And you're back. I am so impressed how you have managed to work through these climate maps. I knew setting them up that they would be a little bit of a challenge. I hope it didn't cause too much frustration. I got a few emails. I also saw some posts on the discussion board of some people running into trouble, but it seems like you have managed to overcome the small hurdles and in fact done a really great job on those assignments. It's not like this is mainstream type of stuff. I mean, 10 years ago, I would never have dreamed of giving an assignment like that to an introductory geography class. This was more like upper level material, simply because the technology wasn't available in the form it is now. So I hope you appreciate the opportunity to do a little bit of advanced, semi-advanced GIS work in this class. And the whole idea of doing it that way is to get a little bit of a sense of what the mechanics behind putting together something like a climate classification is. That is, you take a couple of different factors into consideration, like temperature, like precipitation, and then you start layering those factors onto a map and then see where do some commonalities occur as regions forming with the same type of configuration of these parameters. So you had the dry and cold climates, you had the wet and warm, wet and cold climates, and so forth. So moving on, we're going to take all that you have learned so far on the physical backgrounds and kind of see how that shapes the living part of the planet. So if you think about it, most of what we've looked at, the three spheres so far, has been about non-living components, physical processes, more or less. But now we're looking at how those have generated or continue to generate certain patterns of life on Earth. And the first layer then is the vegetation layer that we want to consider. Obviously, there are animals involved in this too, but it's most readily expressed through vegetation across the globe. So the biosphere unit will walk you through, it's a fairly long sort of educational video chunked up in several pieces. One piece each dealing with a different type of biome. And also as part of this module will be a new feature where we put some of our famous faculty in front of you and allow them to talk about what they're interested in, what they are doing as geographers. And the first out is Professor Stephen Quiring. And he's gonna, talk about things that you've really start to get a grip on through these modules. So all the spheres and their interconnections and how that generates, conditions for humans that are vitally important for our daily lives. So I hope you find that new feature interesting, because we're going to feature more faculty as we progress. Almost one faculty face every week from now on. And that will also help you get a picture of what geographers do and what geography is when it comes down to actual research and applications. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I think it will be a little bit more sort of back to basics in terms of the assignment, watching videos, taking notes, answering questions, quizzes, and also then we continue the discussion of current events. So I hope you enjoy it, and see you again next week.